Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. Me? Oh, I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I've got to sharpen my Miami Dolphin pencil. Because we are going to be doing some pricing. That's right. It is the Wednesday edition of Sports Card ASMR. And this is where we price sports cards in an ASMR style. So many catchphrases in there, I couldn't say them all. But welcome to Sports Card ASMR, the channel that combines ASMR relaxation and sports card nostalgia. We'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. Now, let's get right to it. I don't want to delay. Also, I might have to go pick up my dog at the border. Just got back in town from a trip. But we're not going to shortchange you here. We are going to price some football cards today. Specifically, we're going to October of 1991, issue 19 of the Beckett Football Card Monthly. Troy Aikman on the front, Mean Mark Carrier on the back. That was a player, man. Safeties were a different breed of player. All right, enough of that. Okay, so let's do what we do around here. We're going to go through this Beckett and see what we got going. Also, I should say, one of the things we love doing here is opening up packs. We might price them. We might provide them with ASMR medical care. I might cut up the cards, but we are always on the lookout for new Legends cards. And we have some Legends here like Swingin' Alvin Davis, the greatest first baseman of the 80s. Randy Milligan, who could have been the greatest first baseman in the 80s if someone gave him a chance. Jerry Don Gleaton in his comically pulled up pants. This pornographic card. And Chip Hale glaring at you. He knows what you did. He knows if you've been sad or good. So watch out for Chip Hale on your chimney on Christmas night. And then Bobby Valentine. I think that it's hard to tell. I don't know if it is him or not. So if we find a card that we like, we might pull it aside, keep it in our storage, keep it in our card album, or just put it in one of these penny sleeves that we have, provided to us by our good friend Eric. If you'd like to send us something here, there's an address down below. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get into the Beckett. 1991, so that means we're going to have a lot of Bruce Smith and that haircut. All right. Troy Aikman, look at that. There he is. There's that safety carrier. Ah, yes, we're in the early 90s. That means Jeff George has a chance of being a legend still. And look, that arm, he was a legend. Ah, the Saints linebackers. If you're a football fan from this era, you remember Mills, Johnson, Swilling, Jackson, that. Two outsides, two insides. Now we have edge rushers and all these things. I don't got a problem with that, but that's what I miss, those days. All right. Here is our weather report. Who is hot, who is not, in October of 1991. We always like going through this here. So we have Barry Sanders. Oh, this is hot, by the way. Hot. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Thurman Thomas, Jerry Rice, Rocket Ismail, Joe Montana. I almost said Joe Montana, the actor. Jeff George, Randall Cunningham, Troy Aikman, Bo Jackson, Dan Marino, Derek Thomas, Warren Moon, Walter Payton, Andre Rison, Jim Kelly, Neil Anderson, Johnny Johnson, Bruce Smith, Dan McGuire, Russell Maryland, Lawrence Taylor, the 1991 Pro Set Ty Detmer, Mark Carrier, Andre Ware, Cold, Brian Bosworth, John Elway, Bo Jackson, The Patriots, Jim McMahon, Andre Ware, Ickey Woods, Deion Sanders, William Perry, and Joe Montana. And for good measure, Joe Montana. case we go. Okay. No football card conventions to highlight, sadly. We'll focus on Altoon, one of the great receivers of the era there. And there's the mug of Kenny Anderson. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. There's Troy Aikman. Back into this Beckett. I know we've poked through this Beckett before, but I don't have as many football Becketts, and I wanted to price some football today. Okay. All right. So now the pack of cards here. What do we got? What do we got? I got choices from 1991. And well, I wanted to sync it all up there. Our choices are this. 1991 Pacific Pro Football Plus 28 player cards. Super high gloss Premier Edition. 99 cents back then. We had 1991 Pinnacle, which is the parent company of Score, but to trick us all, they put out, well, they didn't trick us, it's right there, but they put out the Pinnacle series, but really it's the parent company there, getting in on the action. Then we got the Pro Set Series 1, 1991. We got World League cards, one in every set. Remember that World League. And then we got Pro Set Platinum, 1991 Series 1 for that. Alrighty. Now, which one are we going to choose here? I think this one's eliminated because it's not listed. I'm going to double check. Let's make sure we don't want another embarrassing Beckett incident here. Yeah, we got 1991 Bowman, 1991 Action Packed. Okay, we got 1991 Fleer, 1991 Fleer All Pro, 1991 Fleer Pro Visions, 1991 Pacific Plus, 1991 Pro Line, 1991 Pro Set 1, 1991 Pro Set Platinum, 1999 Score 1 and Score 2, 1991 Tops, 1991 Upper Deck, and that's the end of the line. So because of that, Pinnacle, you're out of luck. You're eliminated from this competition. Let me do a Pacific Pro Football Plus. Open up a lot of those around here. We got two versions of Pro Set. We got the Richie Riches, the Elite, then we got the middle class cards right here. The wealth gap is growing between these two here, so good crinkles on this. That's where I'm leaning. Got 28 player cards. And if you've been watching the price guide episodes lately, we've been pulling some bad packs. Like it's not good. We're not pulling great cards. You know what? What if we give ourselves the best chance to pull some cool cards? 28 cards. Pacific Pro Football Plus. Let's do it. sound right there. It's a hefty stack of cards, huh? Okay. So let's go through this here, and we're going to price this. Now, the price of the pack is 99 cents. I'm tempted to raise it, but tell you what, we've been so bad lately. Since this is a 1991 pack of cards at 99 cents, we've got a 1991 Beckett. Let's go with 99 cents for that pack of cards. All right, Pacific picks the pros. Jerry Ball, big Jerry Ball, nose tackle for the Lions. Big card there, look at that. Got the silver border, it's beautiful. All right, Eugene Robinson, great safety. Stan Humphries, Kirk Loudermilk, great lineman. Matt Baer, when kickers would only kick 40-yard field goals and had one bar. We got Johnny Hector, Mike Quick, and great kicker Nick Lowry. He could kick it 50 yards there. Ethan Horton, Farrell Edmonds, that's my guy. That was a great Dolphin tight end. Loved Farrell Edmonds, great target for Marino over the middle. We got Lattenberry. Cortez Kennedy, former big first-round pick there, back in 1990. Good player there. Got Tracy Rocker, Mike Merriweather, Jeff Hostetler. If you like your backup quarterbacks to, rise to the top and have mustaches, Jeff Hostetler is your guy. Look at that. Harold Green, underrated running back. Bill Bates, big hitter, Bill Bates. Melvin Bratton. Rick Bryan, Don Beebe, of course, famous for wearing a large-sized helmet, and we all made fun of him, but now it turns out he was right. Kevin Butler, great kickers in this pack, especially if you're a fan of the classic, like one-bar kickers there. John Talley, George Jamison, well, Andre Rison, there you go, Bad Moon Rison. There's our guy. I told you we'd have a lot of Bruce Smiths around here. Jim Covert and Mike Babb. Chris Spielman, there's a good player there. Ray Childress. All right. Well, 28 cards. And I got to tell you something. We didn't get a ton of superstars. Now, for those who are kind of new to the Price Guide episodes, thanks for hanging out and watching. This is mostly ASMR, but we're also trying to make a buck back. Childress with Bernie Kosar right there. I'm kicking things under the studio. I apologize. I'm so excited. Now, I don't think we pulled a lot of great cards here. This is going to be it's going to be tough to get our dollar back. I don't know if we're going to get that 99 cents. We might just get it on volume alone. We're going to pick about 6, 7 cards. I'm going to price to make our dollar back, okay? The rest we'll consider comments, but we'll try to see what the overall price of the pack will be. I'm going to consider pricing over here on the right. I mean, these are great big players, good superstar linemen back in the day, but not what we're looking for. I'd love to price all the kickers. Don Beebe, not a superstar to price there. Bates is close, but I'm tempted to price Green. Hostetler's got some value here during this era. Cortez Kennedy for sure. I mean, I might just price Farrell Edmonds for nostalgia's sake, but I don't think you're going to pull a lot from him. Mike Quick was a great wide receiver with the Eagles, but not a superstar. Matt Baer, Kirk Loudermilk. Chance we price Humphries only because he's a quarterback in this era. They're taking over for Rippon. Well, then going to San Diego, actually not too much longer after this. All right. Is this enough to get our dollar back? Are these the cards we want to price? Nine. Okay. 9 cards. I'm going to stick with it. Okay? The reason I'm going to stick with it is this. I think there's not a ton of value in these cards here. I think we got some superstars, and I'm going to try to put them towards the end there. But I think it's going to be hard to get our dollar back, okay? Looking overall here, let's just do a final sweep through these. Okay, see if there's anything we're missing. Wakeman's, no Sanders, none of that kind of stuff. Barry or Dion. So we're going to set those over there. We're going to put these superstars, higher price cars, we hope, over there. And we're going to work our way back to 1991. Okay, there it is, 1991 Pacific Plus. We got that. We got our handy dandy calculator there. Sharp, sharp pencil, as sharp as Dan Marino's throws to Farrell Edmonds. Okay. Look here, you can see where I just go over the paper to the. I'm just leaving, I'm leaving pencil marks. What am I even trying to say? Let's concentrate on the price. All right. 1991 Pacific Plus. We're going to start with Harold Green. Starting running back for Cincinnati during this era. Youngster. Second round pick in 1990, so he was coming up. Ickey Woods was on the way out, as we saw, with his cold ranking in the Beckett. This is card number 67. I think we got a chance to price a Harold Green here. Look at that. We do. 18 cents. Do I know my early 90s mid-tier running backs? I do. Do I know my 90s mid to upper tier quarterbacks? Hostetler was a backup, like we said, but Sims getting injured. His star was on the rise around this time here, 347. It's possible. It's not just possible. It's probable. A 35-cent card. Gotta make sure I know how to spell Hostetler. Look at it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I cheated. Oh, shoot. Okay, shoot. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. We're on course to make our 99 cents back, but the entire pack of the card. All right, I've cheated a little bit. I'm gonna say this right now. I think the entire price of the card pack, all 28 cards, will be $3.10. I apologize. If you feel I've cheated and gamed the system, you can write a complaint letter to management. I apologize. I got ahead of myself today. Okay, sorry. All right, let's go to Farrell Edmonds, one of my favorite Miami Dolphin players. I don't think he's going to be priced, but I just love that card. I'm going to hold on to this one. Big tight end went on to Seattle after the Dolphins there. He's a Pro Bowler. Card number 368. 369 is Dan Marino, but 368 is a common, and that's a 5-cent card. All right, like I said, it was a nostalgia pick. All right, Stan Humphries, 523. He's the future in Washington at this point. You better believe he's listed. 15-cent card. We're making our money back, kids. We're getting that dollar. All right, Chris Spielman, 145. No. I'll tell you what, a little surprised. He's not listed, but George Jameson is, and I made a mistake. I picked the wrong Detroit Lion. Two comments. All right. We're still looking good here. Bruce Smith, you know he's going to be listed. Only 10 cents, though. There's clearly a bias against defensive players. That's what's going on here. Andre, Bad Moon, Rising. Look at that. All right. 18 cents. We're there, baby. We're there. Final 2 cards in the pack. Should I should do some adding up here. Alright, so with Andre Rison, we've made our dollar back. It's all free money from now here. This is the oh boy, I hope it's not $1 million card. I just dropped that. Ding that corner. What a doofus I am. Alright, Jerry Big Ball of Butter is 14 in the set here. And that is a common. Okay, special card. Pretty looking card. That's a common there. 11 cents. Okay. Here we go. Cortez Kennedy, 482. He's a common. I'm telling you, Cortez was a big name back then. Defensive bias. Okay. But at $1.16, we're looking good to make this price right here. Alright, so here's what we do. We're going to rip through these. I believe these are all commons. We'll add it up down here. 169 is common, as we thought. Mike Babb, we even going to look at an offensive lineman. Jim Covert. Look, people might like Covert. Not enough there. Okay. There it is. George Jamison, rookie card. 139. I saw him earlier. That's why I'm cheating. Yeah, 15 cents. Okay. George, we'll put that in that. Should have done that there. John Talley, 87. Oh, a rookie card. Look at that. 12 cents. John Talley, hold on that. One of my favorite kickers in this era, Kevin Butler, is a common, as expected. Don Beebe, there's a chance Beebe's listed, but he is a common as well. It's going to be close. Rick Bryan is a common as well. Melvin Bratton, let's see if this offensive player can get listed higher than some of our defensive stars. He cannot. He's a common. Okay. Good there. We got Bill Bates. He was a name. He was a named player during this time. Oh, wait. We have a Bill Bates air card. Now, both are 25 cents. So we're saved. I don't know the air here. Bill Bates. Bill Bates. Someone let me know the air down below, but we got a 25-cent card. I should have just gone with my gut and priced him. All right. Mike Merriweather. That's a common right there. Okay. Tracy Rocker. We got to make sure now. We got to make sure. That's a common. Latin Berry. Great name. 246. That's an 18-cent rookie card. We had some more gems than I thought. Ethan Horton, 233. That's a 10-cent card. All right, it's going to be close here on our price, but I think we're going to do it, kids. 210 Nick Lowry, great kicker, but of course, common there. No respect for the kickers of the early 90s, even if they have their shoes off. 399 is common for Mike Quick. All right. Johnny Hector, 377. That is a common there as well. Matt Bear, that's going to be a common because, again, why respect kickers? You put the game on the line and put it in their feet. No respect. No respect. 292 for Laudermilk. 0. Okay. And finally, Eugene Robinson. Common there as well. Alrighty. So let's do this here. We've got, this is 30 cents here. We got, let's just add this up here. plus 10 plus 05 plus 30. 173 for this stack here. Okay. Then we got a 40-cent run right here, so we'll add that. And then we're going to go here. We got 38 cents right here. Part of my ASMR is just you listening to me mumble on math. All right, okay, so here's total price right now, $2.51. We're not going to do it. We fell short. Wow. We fell short. Well, it was close. That was close. $2.71 was the final total of the pack. A little short of our goal there. A little short. I'll tell you what, because I messed up when I saw that 35-cent hostel and I thought we're definitely going to make that 310. That's what happens when you cheat, kids. But a good pack of cards. For the first time in a while, we made our money back on the primary card selection there, and then got close with our commons and leftover cards. Some gems that I should have maybe kept in the collection there. So we will put these cards aside for safekeeping. Add them to what we got going on. I want to thank you all for hanging out on our price guide episode. Still our more popular price guide. Our price guide episodes are the more popular ones we do here, but you got Crinkle and Rip on Fridays. You got our random videos on Sundays, all right? Whew. Gotta take a breath. That was a big episode. A lot of packs. A lot of pack of cards there. Or a lot of cards in that pack. I can't even speak right now. Also, my dog is waiting at the border. I gotta go. We'll see you next time here on Sports Card ASMR.